Welcome back, friends, with more Futurama. This is Season 3, Episode 18. Last time, Bender was so obsessed with being remembered that he became the pharaoh for an alien race that was based on the ancient Egyptian civilization. Very, very silly episode. Excited to continue, though. If you want to watch the full reaction or you want to see episodes a week early, check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, take a quick moment to leave a like and let's get started. Is that the what-if machine?
There. I've finished fine-tuning my what-if machine.
With a hammer?
Is there any what-if question?
Anthology of Interest Part 2?
I want to know what would happen if I were human. I mean, being a robot's great.
So everybody looks so mad.
We don't have emotions.
Not anymore.
And sometimes that makes me very sad.
Good news, everyone.
Good news, everyone.
I've invented a way to turn Bender into a human using a process I call reverse fossilization.
I'm beginning to have some second thoughts.
Cover your shame, man.
Nice dodge. Nice limbo. Oh.
Being human is great.
You enjoying that?
You look a lot better than you used to for some reason.
You're not so bad yourself,
Hormones.
boy.
Oh.
Mwah. Nah, it's not working anymore.
Speak for yourself.
Oh. Oh.
Bender, you drank and smoked when you were a robot.
But no, it's bad for me.
Try these nachos.
Nachos.
What's going on?
Oh my god.
That rhythm. It's doing something to my human butt. I bet I can eat nachos and go to the bathroom at the same time.
Stop him.
Let me go. Yeah.
Oh.
Goodbye, moderation.
Oh boy. DUI Fridays? There's Dinkin' Donuts again. Wow. You got a belly in one day.
Is Bender still missing for a week? Where is he already?
We found him. Ah, I present to the Nobel judges the first robot ever turned into a human.
Oh.
Pulse, 300. Liver, failing. Cholesterol, 40?
Well, that's not so bad.
No, I mean 40 pounds.
40 pounds of cholesterol?
You like grilled cheese?
And, that's why I
No.
believe I deserve the Nobel Prize.
Yeah, sure.
I say, do not judge me until you have tried my way of life for yourselves. Party!
Ooh. Oh boy.
You have lived more in your 1 week of being human than the rest of us have in our entire lives.
Wow.
Woo!
Care to say a few words, Bender?
Did he die?
He's dead.
You just said woo.
No, that was air escaping from the folds of his fat.
Oh my god.
Woo!
This is so
Well,
ridiculous.
let's get him out of here. He's starting to smell up the joint.
Woo!
Ooh.
Tales of Interest.
I'm good at video games and bad at everything else. That's why I wish life were more like a video game.
Is that the Planet Express ship? Oh. It is.
Sign an historic peace accord with Ambassador Kong of Planet Nintendo 64.
Uh-huh.
Wait a second. I know that monkey.
What the?
Yay! That's hilarious. Italy.
Meatball of war has rolled onto our laps and ruined our white pants.
Please, step into the war room.
I spent all of 9th grade
Fulton
studying,
Powell.
except for that day when my eyeballs started to bleed. And in my opinion...
This way, damn it!
Waka, 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 waka. Delicious.
Hey, watch out!
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, he ate fries.
Extra life.
Okay, I had another guy.
Space invaders.
Invaders, possibly from space.
Possibly from space.
People
Oh, Omicronians.
lure of the the planet Nintendo 64.
It's Saturday night. I have no date. A 2-liter bottle of Shasta and my all-rush mixtape. Let's rock.
Interesting.
We're losing ship, sir. What are your orders?
Increase speed, drop down, and reverse direction.
My retirement tomorrow will be all the sweeter.
Oh.
Ah! I'm hit! So cold.
One ship is left only.
Come on, Fry, get it!
It's moving too fast. Oh, I could never get the last one. My brother always got it for me.
Aw.
You are defeated. Instead of shooting where I was, you should have shot at where I was going to be.
What do you monsters want?
One thing and one thing only.
Quarters!
We need those quarters to do our laundry.
Right on! But Space Invaders need to do laundry too. Well, then what if we throw our laundry in with yours? Would that be acceptable?
Huh.
I guess so.
Okay then.
That'll be hard to top. I pity the next. Tale of Interest.
This is so dumb. Kinda love it though.
Let's turn to the Who Ask machine to see who's next.
The Who asked.
Amy. I mean Leela. Oh.
What if I found my true home?
Oh! She got bonked on the head. Is she just gonna dream the whole thing? Oh god. Whoa.
Jeez.
Is it the NBC logo?
The phrase "tone it down" doesn't exist on this planet.
CBS?
She killed the man-witch of the West!
Man-witch.
A witch? That explains how these boots magically appeared on my feet.
No, you stole them. We resemble but are legally distinct from the lollipop kill. The lollipop.
Just ask the professor. He lives in the Emerald Laboratory down Martin Luther King
Oh my
Boulevard.
god.
Great shoes.
Oh, thank you.
Do they come in women's sizes?
Oh.
Wow, a
The honking.
scarecrow. Want to come with us to see the professor? He might be able to give you a brain.
Hey, that's not a nice thing to say.
Now, did you say you're off to see the professor? Because I could use a heart, a human heart. I need to pump a lot of blood out of my basement.
Uh-huh.
And I'm the other guy. Courage.
The other
Have
guy.
Enough of it.
And her sons.
Fly, my stupids! Fly up and get them!
Man, we've been skipping for hours. I need to pull over and take the whiz.
What do I smell or something?
Did you bring us here?
And why did I have to take a cab?
I'll tell you why I brought you here, you twice-baked barf bags. Because I've always wanted a daughter to love.
As long as I get to hurt people and not just dance around at the equinox.
Oh my god.
Absolutely.
Oh, Mommy.
Oh!
I'm melting!
You killed my mother.
No point letting her go to waste.
Oi.
Who's there, Hermes? Is it visitors? I want to see them.
It's nobody. Now sign that will I gave you. He's not here.
I am the professor, great and forgetful.
Oh.
You don't need courage.
Cowardly
After
lobster.
all, who needs courage when you have a gun? You want to go home, right?
No, not anymore. I want to stay here and become the new Wicked Witch.
Nonsense. Now click your big honking boots together 3 times.
Click, click, click.
There's no place like I want to be a witch.
There's no place like I want to be a witch. Oh. Oh no. Oh.
Wake up!
You got wanged on the head.
I was having the most wonderful dream. Except you were there, and you were there, and you were there.
They keep skirting around Leela's parents' story. No. No. That was ridiculous. So we had another anthology of interest. I think the first one was really great, primarily due to how many questions it raised with its last scenario about Fry and his place in the timeline and in the universe. And this episode was still interesting, but the very last one, which would have been the most interesting one, was instead replaced by a fever dream of Leela's. So we still don't have an answer to the question of what her parents are like and what happened, where is Leela from. So yeah, it's a little disappointing. It was like the show was teasing us, but Leela's imagination was still very interesting as well, though. Odd take on the Wizard of Oz, but we'll get to that. First, though, it was fun seeing the what if machine make its return. Farnsworth like hammering away at it to make it work. I like how it works in a variety of ways. Like I think the last time Farnsworth just poked a button with his fingerlonger. Now there's a microphone and like a long string to pull. And then there was the huge lever you can pull as well that like bonked Leela on the head. And the funniest one had to be the burning of the incense to make it work, which just, what the heck. The machine is kind of hilarious. But the first what if scenario was what if Bender was human, and I think you have to be very specific with your questions because I assumed they would show Bender being born as a human and then growing up, but no, he becomes human with some science mumbo jumbo the professor made up, reverse fossilization, and I mean, I guess it's a good thing Bender is a robot because as a human, he just lived such a life of excess, continuing to smoke, drink, eat, and dance nonstop. Definitely very, very gluttonous. And it made me wonder, like, do all of our characters match up to one of the 7 deadly sins? Because we have 7 main characters in Bender, Leela, Fry, Amy, Zoidberg, Farnsworth, and Hermes. So, yeah, Bender as gluttony, at least in his human form. I guess he could also be greed when he's a robot, given how much he steals from everybody. And Fry definitely feels like sloth, but the rest don't really feel like they're that good of fit. Like, if anything, Zap would be pride, right? Zap Brannigan. Anyway, yeah, just in the course of a week, Bender eats himself into this gigantic blob, convinces the scientists there to just party, and then dies immediately. Everything in moderation, folks. Just don't go overboard. And the folds of his body kept saying woo as they rolled him out of there. Oh my god, this show is so wild. So yeah, Farnsworth asks for a second question, maybe from Scuffy, Katrina, and Xandor? Who are these people? And then Qbert was also in that scene as well. Appeared only in like that one scene, and then that's it. And he had no lines. So yeah, I'm wondering if this is like last time and we were watching a what if scenario within a what if scenario. Like what if Planet Express had more members? Or what if Professor Farnsworth old crew didn't die? Something like that. Anyway, the second what if scenario is what if that thing I said. Oh, Fry. He's so funny sometimes. But basically, it's what if life was more like a video game, because Fry said that's all he's good at. And we had some good gamer-related humor, waka waka waka. Colin Pac-Man is such a stupid and funny joke at the same time. For those of you who are too young or too not American to know, that's based on the late Colin Powell, Secretary of State during George W. Bush's first term. Helped trick the country into supporting the war on Iraq. Yeah. So Colin Pac-Man. And yeah, our team walked off screen with him and then came around the other side just like Pac-Man. Very funny. And we also had asteroids at the start of this what-if scenario, and Donkey Kong, and Mario being, I guess, part of the UN. Too bad we didn't see Tifa in the Italian Senate, but I guess that didn't happen until 20 years later. If you don't know what I'm talking about, very not suitable for work, but Google Tifa Italian Senate. And at the end, we had Space Invaders. The Omicronians are now the Nintendo 64nians. And yeah, so many aliens got off the ship, including Qbert, not from Futurama, but Qbert from like the game Qbert, which I only know about because of the movie Wreck-It Ralph. But yeah, turns out the aliens just wanted tokens, quarters for laundry. I would have thought they would want quarters for the arcade, but okay, anyway. And then we have finally the Who Ask machine to decide who asks the last question, which is so dumb. And unfortunately, we don't even get to see what happens. I wonder if the other characters looked on as it told the story, or if they all stopped to check on Leela or prepared to harvest Leela's organs. Would have been interesting though. But yeah, the Wizard of Oz dream was fun. It was actually really fitting what everybody was missing. Fry needed a brain. He kept being offended that he needed a brain. Bender needed a heart. And Zoidberg needed courage. Who needs courage when you have a gun? Is that why America is so full of gun nuts? That they're all a bunch of cowards? Probably, right? Leela gets herself adopted by Mom Witch, only for Mom to get melted by Bender's booze, and then Leela wishes to be a witch, and also gets melted because they're pouring water on her in real life, so it goes over into her dreams. We've been waiting on the Leela storyline for so long, and I hope it's not just like an indefinite tease that we just never find out about. Maybe we'll find out in the reboot of Futurama when it comes around again, but maybe it'll happen earlier. Hopefully it'll happen earlier. Anyway, guys, this was a lot of fun. Hopefully there are more Anthology of Interest in the future. Leave a like, friends. It really helps with the channel. Full reactions, early reactions on Patreon in the link in the description below. I'll see you guys soon with more. Bye, friends.